What's up, everybody? Just standing here thinking about starting the camera until I finally actually did and just start walking and talking. It takes a lot to get over things sometimes. Jump into them, let anything hang over your head. What I'm talking about is just the day-to-day life. Everything that gets in the way. There's always an excuse why you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the other. There's so much going on. How do you get past that? First thing you got to do is remember that only you are in control of how your day turns out. Only you. You're the only one that's really playing a role in that, because the other stuff's just going to come at you. So you need to focus on what you need to do to get to where you want to be. I've got all kinds of plans in my head, things that I want to do. I'm trying to execute them. But it takes time because of everything you have to deal with. You need to prioritize the things that you want to get done. It can be hard to do that because everything else gets in the way. I've got all kinds of different stages as to where I want to be. What I don't know is the time, how much time it takes to get there. But that time changes depending on how you change. You can make things happen faster if you want to. Where's the angle better? Probably up there. I gotta hold my arm up in the air to get that angle. Yeah, it looks kind of stupid, doesn't it? All right. For YouTube, this is what we need to do. Something a little bit more like that. Figure it out. Also watch where you're going so you don't trip. So what am I working on? I've been kind of parting machines out, trying to build some money up to buy into a motorcycle shop. Got the money, had the money, borrowed it to buy a couple more part outs. Got back up to that level again, but still I got all this work underneath me. These part outs I have to do, list everything, sell everything, ship everything, go to work every day, deal with whatever comes at me every day. It can be a lot. There's only so many hours in the day. It's only 24. You spend at least 8 of them at work, your commute there. How much time do you have for you when you get home? My boss watches these. He's probably going to love that. But it's true. I threw myself off with that one, but yeah. What's up, boss? So, what other opportunities do I have? Well, there's the bike shop that I want to buy into. Start a venture with him, and we'll be moving parts online from the major manufacturers. I'm really good at doing that stuff. In many cases, it'll be typing somebody's address in and drop shipping it, because it'll be the most cost effective way to do it. And doing that, I know I can build it into something very big very quickly. So, there comes a point where you have to jump in. So that needs to be my primary focus right now. The other stuff that I've got going on, I got to find another way to handle them. And I think I've got that figured out too. So what am I going to do? I'm going to find a way to automate what I've been doing by getting help from others. How? Well, any way you want. You do favors for somebody, they can do favors back. The things that you can accomplish for them, have them accomplish some things for you. That's a nice, easy way to do it and be an awesome person. But recognize when you don't have the capacity to do that. Everything, all the time. You just don't. So you got to find a way to make that work, or stop doing it altogether. Well, I'd rather not stop doing what I do altogether. I mean, it always does change a little bit, but this should be relatively easy. If you can talk common sense to people, they can understand. For the most part. Even somebody without common sense can sometimes understand common sense. So, that's all doable. Probably just walking around the woods sounding like a dick right now. Sometimes you gotta be a dick to ever get what you're after in life. And there's only so many years, guys. Only so many years. They go by quick. Again, watch where you're going. I almost tripped right there. Off in my daydream, talking to the camera. It's funny because I do that shit and then I'll edit it out or something. We'll see. So what are we doing? So, I want to build the shop up. And what's the next step after that? Well, automate that. You know, put people in place, pay them to do a job for you. I set up how it works. I pay somebody to do it. That's really how it works. Well, I think it'd be wise to do that. And then hopefully I have a bunch more time on my hands. What do I do with all my time? Well, after that, I should also have a bunch of money on my hands. I mean, it sucks that it relies on money, but it does make the world go around depending on what you want to do. I know I'm getting tired. Let's try a different angle. Which one's better, my right side or my left? Leave it in the comments. Call to action. Leave it in the comments. I'm supposed to do that during my videos. I've researched it. At that point, what do you do? What do you do with your money, your system that's working and pumping your money? Move on to the next thing that you want to do. What do I want to do? I mean, I guess it would be a mix of the people that I watch on YouTube. Whistlin Diesel, Heavy D, Cleetus McFarland, and Derek from Vice Grip Garage. Like, these guys are fun to watch for me, and they all kind of got a different style. Whistlin Diesel, he destroys shit very well. He's very good at destroying shit. If you haven't watched his shit, watch his shit. It's fun. He did a contest. I didn't have the cash at the time. There was jars you could buy, and if there was a plate in it, you could win money or a day on his property having fun. I wanted to get one of those jars. I didn't have the money for it. I bought one afterwards on eBay. I knew it was going to be a loser, but looked like there might be something in there, so I took the chance. It was not. But he's a cool dude. Looks like a lot of fun. Vice Grip Garage, Derek. He's cool. He seems to be more like a get-it-done guy. I mean, definitely, he doesn't care about professional. He's like, see something, we're just going to ignore that. And that's the way so many people actually live. Truth be told, he's probably making bank right now and doesn't have to do anything like that. But it's who he is, and it's who he's trying to talk to. And that makes total sense. That makes total sense. And he can like get anything running anyhow. It's amazing what he does. He goes and picks up cars that haven't ran in years. Out of breath talking about it. I'm so excited. I must really like you, Derek, more than I knew. So anyhow, he just bought a Camaro. Went there to get it running and drive it home. I think it was like 600 miles. I don't know. He always tells you the miles, like how far he's going and stuff. He got there. That motor was locked up. It was locked up. And he used some, oh geez, what was the name? I'm going to call it Marvin's, but I think that I'm wrong. But it's like Marvin's mystery oil or some other mystery oil.
Nobody knows. It's a mystery.
So he pours that in there, fills her up, I think a couple times, maybe once, I don't know. But he got her break loose and got her running. Well, it's Heavy D. I like his videos, but I don't love his videos. But I do watch them because it's fun to see what they're doing and everything. But it doesn't get me all amped up, but I like what he does and how he does it. And he does like big time recoveries, like big equipment recoveries. So he's always doing crazy shit. Just watch him climb up a cliff without like any harness on it. That, whew, I don't think I would. One of his guys even said he got the biggest balls he's ever seen or something like that. And yeah, I could feel that because that's what I was thinking while I was watching it. But props to you, man. Be safe though. Be safe. Waiting on the next video. Of course, I say that, and I'll ride around without a helmet, so I totally get it. Cleetus McFarland. I've actually seen him for a long time. He's probably one of the first ones I watched. And he did, I don't know, cool stuff in the garage. Putting turbos on cars, this, that, the other. I wasn't religious. I wasn't subscribed at the time. But, you know, I just like pop in. I watched a decent amount of his stuff, so it was suggested to me too. And kind of kept up with him. And it's cool to kind of see, really, all these four have come together. Not so much Derek from Vice Grip Garage, but he did do a, what do they call it? I wanted to do it. It's where they all run Crown Vics against each other down at Cleetus's track. That looked like a blast. Looked like a lot of fun. Derek was there for that one. But then other stuff that I've seen, the other three together, I haven't seen Derek around. And I get it, you know, he's a family guy. Probably can't, well, maybe he could have brought the family. Why are you guys such dicks? Invite freaking Derek. Which one of you is being a dick about it? Let's see. It's either Heavy D, Whistlin Diesel, or Cleetus McFarland. Probably Heavy D, because remember when he told Cleetus he couldn't drive the tank anymore because he broke it? Like, what a baby. The amount of money that Heavy D's equipment is worth is insane. Really, Whistlin Diesel now too. He's been stacking some stuff. Haven't seen a video in like a month though. But when it comes out, I'll watch the whole thing. But these guys' lives, or a mix thereof, is what I want out of my life, you know? Sounds funny when you say it like that. But it's not these guys' lives I want. It's pieces of their lives that I want. You know, that's the kind of thing that I want for me. And how do I get there? So hopefully that bike shop is pumping money and I buy some fun toys and have fun with them and videotape it and you guys enjoy watching it. That's the plan. So let me know, will that work? How do I do it? I like getting feedback from everybody. One thing that was said to me, I don't know, 30 videos ago, was the sound quality was off. And I knew I had ability to play with sound, I just didn't want to tackle it. It seemed like too much. Well, I figured out how to do that relatively easily. So that's been addressed. Like, hold the camera up further, stupid. That's a good one too. I don't know. Or is it better here? I don't think so. I think that's it. Right there. Is it nice and smooth? This is a camera that, I mean, it wasn't super expensive, but it wasn't super cheap. And I bought it just for stuff like this. How's it working? It's the DJI Pocket 2, I think is what it's called. Something like that. It's got a gimbal on top of it to follow you around, make gradualer movements. That's probably still fast. But I don't know. I guess I'll see once I look at this footage. That's part of it too, figuring it out. I don't know. Then there's having the balls to actually post this online. Is it gonna happen? Hopefully, right? I've recorded myself a couple times. I don't even know what I talked about. I don't even know if I watched them. I'm gonna watch this one for sure. And I got a feeling that you're at least gonna get some of it. Maybe I should just throw the whole damn thing up and let it go, see how it does. That's what I do in my first 2 videos, because I was hung up on them. Like, people are going to see me for the first time. I recorded 2 videos. One of them was like, not even an hour. I think it was like 46 minutes. The other one was like 20 something. And that's a big ask for somebody to watch you for that long. I didn't even watch them. I just posted them just to like break my freaking YouTube cherry. Threw it up there. I don't think I've ever even watched them to this date because I know it'll bother me. But it got me over that. And then I just started. I don't know, 60 videos in, probably some more than that, I don't know exactly. Definitely some shorts in there, which YouTube doesn't really count as videos, and neither do I because of that. But I don't know, I think I've got some decent content so far. I've been building how-tos for the most part. Little having fun here and there. The how-tos are what I would consider evergreen content. I show you how to fix something, and somebody else is going to have that problem every year for a while, you know. So that's doing good for the channel to build its base, But then there's branching off into whatever else we become, because it's not going to be about wrenching on things all the time. It's going to be about having some fun. I don't know if I'll ever take wrenching away, but it might be a lot more specialized than it is right now. It all depends on how many people find it interesting. At the end of all that, live off having fun. That's everybody's dream, right? How many of y'all got a plan to get there? You need to work on that. I almost hit stop record just to make it so dramatic, but I can do that in editing too. Click one of these videos. I don't know, over there. Walking around the woods. I don't know. There's a video that's going to pop up somewhere. And a subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I need subscribers right now. Help me out. See ya.